you'll just feed that in as the source image argument, and that will extract the features and generate an image for you. You'll see a new image generated in the likeness of those features. We'll do one more. We can take a text string and feed that into our sheet as a concept, and it'll just take that in as a text input to the image playground. With the extracted concepts, it's going to extract out some ideas and generate an image. So there's our not so itsy bitsy spider. Here we are in the main view of the project. You'll notice that if you run it on the simulator or preview, you will get image playground not supported because you can't use the API in the preview or the simulator. So we'll get rid of that, and I'll just mirror my iPhone from here on out. So the first thing you'll notice is that there's a conditional check on the OS version to make sure that we have Image Playground available in our operating system version. And assuming we do, we can dive into this basic example. So there's one additional thing we need to check inside the view, which is this supports Image Playground environment variable. So a device might not actually support the Image Playground feature even if it has a recent enough OS version. Okay, so assuming that we do support Image Playground, then we can flip our Image Playground presented Boolean, and we'll show our Image Playground sheet because that's binded to the isPresented. And whenever we generate an image and accept it, this onCompletion callback gets made. And so in our example, we're just setting that to a generated image URL, and I've got some view that will display a local image. If we instead were to hit cancel, we get the onCancellation callback, which can be handy depending on your app flow. Next, we'll check out the simple concept. So we can take a text string and feed that into our sheet as a concept, and it'll just take that in as a text input to the image playground. If we instead use a specific person instead of a generic idea like Taylor Swift with a top hat, you'll notice that this doesn't work. However, if we do something generic instead of a particular person, if we just say like a woman with a top hat, it still doesn't work because it doesn't like doing people seemingly. But if I just say top hat, boom, easy peasy. So yeah, it's an interesting quirk, but you can't say person with a top hat. So anyway, that's simple text input. Next, we'll check out extracted concept. So here we've got a long form text and title. Those get combined together to create an image playground concept using this extracted function. Those get fed into the sheet using this concepts array. When you dive into the sheet with the extracted concepts, it's going to extract out some ideas and generate an image. So there's our not so itsy bitsy spider image. Next, we'll check out source images. This is just pulling a random image from Pixum, and we turn that into a SwiftUI image and feed that into the image playground sheet as the source image input. In this case, there's a person in the image, so we're going to get an error that says unable to use that description. However, any other image that doesn't have a person in it, I'm just looking for one that I like, it'll extract features from it, and you'll see a new image generated in the likeness of those features. We'll do one more. Cool. You can also use the photo library, which returns a photo picker item that we can convert into our SwiftUI image. Once you have that, you'll just feed that in as the source image argument, just as before, and that will extract the features and generate an image for you. And if you're still living in UIKit or AppKit land, there's a delegate protocol you can have your view controller conform to that will allow you to integrate the image playground just the same.